What is going on, everybody? We're back on it to Berserk 276, 277. We are officially under 100 chapters till we finish this thing on up. It's just wild to think. I think by the end of the year we'll be pretty much done. So we got less than 100 chapters to go. We didn't get confirmation, but we Griffith might be here or in the area. We might get our classic Mexican standoff here. We've got Demon King here. Guts' group is here. Everybody that seems to report to Griffith is here, Zod included, and I feel like Zod wouldn't leave too far from Griffith's side. I would love to see like the three of them have an exchange of words. Now the problem is, I think Guts would be extremely triggered. Extremely triggered, so I don't know if it'd be a sophisticated exchange of words. And then if Casca is able to see him, who knows where that will go. You know what, I wouldn't be surprised if Skull Knight shows up, because I feel like it's just about that time, or I feel like every time Zod shows up or shit's about to go down, he just happens to be in the area. So there's a lot of moving parts. I would like Griffith to be here. I'm not going to get my hopes up that he is going to show up, but we'll see, we'll see. Let's go ahead and get this going. Press play on that. Make sure it's all the way up. Cool. Mic looks to be on. Recording. Alright. 276. Let's see what we've got. I mean, every damn apostle is here. Let's see what we got. It seems I haven't the time to be occupied with you alone. Oh, is he gonna dip? He might as well. They're coming on his ass. The thing is, like, this representation that we keep seeing of him that, like, covers the skies and shit. Is that his... Is he physically there? Or is that being projected from somewhere? I don't know. We'll see. How cunning are you weaklings who crowd around the fire? That's supposed to say haughty? So fall within my scorching fire. I mean, he might just roast them. That's a kind of... That's... I know these are apostles, and this shot right here is pretty dope. I don't remember seeing gathering like this since like Eclipse level type shit, where there's just all different types of apostles and things flying around. Oof. I bet that would look dope too with his lightning, if this was colored. His lightning like covering the whole sky, so you can get a real good look at some of these. Because I imagine, I mean, I don't know. I know that there's an animated eclipse. I imagine it's more like a darker night setting, which I don't know if you could really see the uniqueness and maybe color shades or differences in what the apostles might look like. But imagine the lightning lighting up the sky. He's roasting them. But now a big swarm of flying monsters. What's going on here? The monsters fighting each other. Yeah. Y'all gotta... I don't know what we gotta do, but we gotta do something. Keep away, go back. I'll do something about this myself. Oh, God. What do you... You can't even move. But it ain't like you to not think straight. Not even you could carry me and still hop around. As long as this stands, I'm okay. I'll be able to move once I rest a bit. What's the play here, man? What are you actually trying to do something or what? Careful. Easier said than done. If I stick around here, I might end up buried under a hunk of charred meat. Yeah, you will. Odd. Yeah, there he is. I'm trying to see. I don't see. I would be curious if I saw like Griffith on his back, flying him around and shit. Hmm. Casca triggering. That's the one that appeared at Albion, excuse me. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. I mean, Zod still gets roasted. I mean, he at least gets hit, no? It looks like he's flying under. No, no, no. I was about to say. It looks like he maybe sacrificed some of his other apostles and flew underneath them. But no, he Got his ass zapped too. But he's flying through it. I'm assuming he's physically here, because I don't think they would be going after like an after image or projection of him. It looks like he just tanked the lightning shot and is proceeding to still go through it. He went through him. Dang. I mean, I don't know if this is it. They're still. I was bigging up this man last episode, thinking like, oh, he's got some juice. Maybe he can, if Destiny doesn't get in the way, could oppose Griffith. But I mean, if Zod can take him out, then never mind. He went through him. Oh, he did just go through. Okay. See, when I first saw him go through him, I thought like he put a cylinder in his body. But again, like I don't even know if this is like his actual physical manifestation here. Like, can he even be hit? He went through him. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. But does the magician got words for us? Well, you gonna help your man out or what? You're wasting your time. No one is capable of wounding his imperial person. Let's everybody calm down, because when anybody says that, they end up getting hit. So, and he got electrocuted again. I mean, if he could take all these apostles and Zod at the same time, the man's got some juice. Now, I don't know what we're talking about power scaling level here. Like, let's say Griffith is here. If Zod and every single apostle decided to go up against Griffith, how close is that? Could they have like this close of a chance to actually taking him? Is it not even close? But regardless, he's going up against a lot here, including Zod. Like, what are we talking here? If Griffith going against every apostle and Zod is like this big of a gap, power-wise, how big of a gap is what our man's doing right now? This? He's getting roasted and toasted, though. Wow. One Horn Wonder. All that lightning's not slowing him down. I mean, he's feeling it, but he's just continuing to keep going. And see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I brought this up last chapter. If like Skull Knight says, if this is going to eventually find us, like no matter where we run or what we do, you see these type of fights going on, what are they gonna do for you, Guts? What are they gonna do against this type of shit? Shirka, okay, fine. What are they gonna do? Like, it might not be bad to align ourselves with people that might have similar interest in wanting to get rid of Griffith. It's just my opinion. He's trying to wipe him out. Now here they all come. Hope he's on his Enru shit and can zap them all at once. I think he did zap all of them in one go. They've scattered him to pieces. Mean he's dead? No, he's not. Struggle all you like. You're still in the palm of my hand. I don't know what he is, to be honest with you. I don't know what he actually is. He's ascended a level so far beyond even Zod, just like a base level apostle, that I don't know what he's manifested to become. Again, is he an apostle that's mixed with magic? That allows him to do whatever this is, or what? I don't know, but the soundtrack is hitting at the same time. It's going pretty great. And, by the way, you expect us to, find a working ship in all of this? Does it look like there's going to be one around the corner with all this shit going on? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, man. We have no sympathy for him, right? Guts? Like, let his ass drown? correct type thing, or. And I wonder if this is like, I don't know what Guts is thinking right here, but does this make him think, wait, we might be able to do something here. If you're able to do this, then I mean, I didn't know you had this kind of juice. Would be my thought process in that. Oof. I don't like this picture. Because this makes me think the two of them are working together. And we don't want that. Correct? Unless them working together somehow backfires on Griffith. I don't know. I would prefer, like, this image that I'm seeing here, which is probably going to end up being the thumbnail. I want this to be a picture of, like, Guts is getting ready to, like, behead Zod, not, okay, we'll tag. We'll see. Let's relax. Oh, God. That shot's pretty great as well, but I don't know if it's as good. There he is. There he is. That actually might be the I don't know. Let's see what we got. It's kind of hard to decide. What does he want? What do you want? Okay, we gotta scroll through all this. Armies from all nations of the Holy Sea have gathered beneath. I think we got all this. Then the giant figure of Emperor Ganashika appears. He is an apostle. While every apostle in the world is hastening to fall under Griffith's leadership, the Emperor is attempting to surpass the God Hand. Hey. I don't hate it. He suggests that Guts join him as a soldier. After Guts refuses, it's about to take his life. A group of the new band of the Hawk's flying apostles, led by Zod, sweeps in to attack the apostle. However, no one's attack can prevail against Ganishka's lightning. Ganishka's lightning strikes, or his manifested body of fog. Will Guts and the others really manage to depart? That's what I'm saying. Look promising. Don't give me Zod. I think Zod dies here. Why are you giving me this backstory? Zod, you're going forth? May fortune be with you. How do all of them not go, by the way? It seems to be a big issue. Exercise due caution. The Emperor himself may set out for this battle. No attack is effective against him. Come now, though Zod be alone on horseback, he can best a force 1,000 strong. I'd heard his battle frenzy was notable even amongst bloodthirsty apostles. But he's an enigmatic man? Oh, does she have a prophecy to foretell us here before we go to our death? This is the only reason you show me this flashback. What brings you here, girl? You have a choice to make. Choice? To again battle the sword that once cut your flesh? Or to make it your own weapon? Madness or volition? Beast or warrior? Again battle the sword that once cut your flesh? As does your counterpart. Talking about Skull Knight? That's the only counterpart. Are you saying Guts is his counterpart? The one you're drawn to. What's that mean? If you don't know, why'd you bring it up? I guess that's how prophecies work. Sonia, we're about to depart to meet His Holiness the Pontiff. Bye-bye, Mr. Black Lion. You truly are fearless. Why's that? And then we cut to this. Oh, God. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm trying to read into what she said there. She's the one you're drawn to. The ones that we keep seeing being drawn to each other are him and Skull Knight. Is that who we're referring to? To again battle the sword that once cut your flesh. Is that who she's referring to? Or to make it your own weapon? She's talking about him. The only reason I'm getting confused is because like Guts is the one that's actually right here at this moment. Look. Don't do this. I hate everything about this so much. I don't want them work. Let's wait and see. Let's see what we get. You? I never thought I'd run into you here. Zod, you bastard. Yeah, cut his head off. Cut his flippin' head off. If I cut his head off right now, I can kill him. Your urge to kill makes my neck bristle in ecstasy. Okay, let's relax there, buddy. What a piece of work. Goddamn thundercloud. What's the matter? You call yourself Zod the Immortal, but you're just getting smacked around. That's easy for you to say, freeloader. But as you can see, there are no weapons with which to strike mist. Guts, are you alright? Oh, she's talking to him. Yeah, but things have taken a strange turn. How the hell does Thunderhead's body work? Can't you use magic to figure it out? I don't like the way Guts is thinking here. We want to leave Thunderhead body alive here. You see how much of an issue he is. Let him and Griffith be issues for each other. And let's just try to get the hell out of here. Let Zod and the other apostles keep going at him, and we scoop and get the hell out, is my opinion. Let those two battle it out. Why am I going to... This helps Griffith if we somehow weaken him, which maybe the only way I can see this going, because this doesn't help us with Griffith's issue, by the way, if we take him out right here. The only way I could see this helping is if somehow this wins us Zod's favor. He somehow will maybe protect us, not kill us if the time comes, maybe goes against, gets others apostles. I don't know. There are likely wind and water elementals surrounding his ethereal body. I suspect he is gathering moisture to protect his own form. I think that is how he can become gigantic, appear and disappear at will. That exists not within our shallow layer of interstice, but a deep layer where substance does not reach. Regular arms cannot harm him. Regular arms. It's about time you got off. We'll fight to the death after I wipe him out. Oh, sure. Was it that splashdown burnt to a crisp? Fly the way I tell you, if you don't want to lose your head. My fight with you can wait. We're taking him down. Ah, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with it. Don't agree with it, but what can you do? Are you even awake? I told you nothing can cut mist. Wrong. You want a mist cutter? Here it is. You have a choice to make. To again battle the sword that once cut your flesh, or make it your own weapon. See, I thought she was speaking of Skull Knight, but the one she's always, because when she said the one you're always drawn to, I would say that's more Skull Knight, but I guess at the same instances, every time Skull Knight shows up and Zod's present, we're also present, so who knows. Pull your sword away. Fine then, we'll do this your way. Show me you can hack that thundercloud to pieces. Okay, maybe that's the shot. Even though that one's color, you get you get both of them in the shot here. The black swordsman becomes the blackened swordsman. Oh, Puck, I hate what they've done to you. Hold on, that one horn thing's turning towards Thunderhead with Guts riding him. Jericho, where's his actual ethereal body? Don't fall? No, don't do this. There's no time. Hurry. His brow? Between his eyes? Some great music. Oh, this sign music always keeps getting cut out, so I doubt I'm going to be able to upload this with this song playing, but we'll see. As great as he is, he's not going to make the mistake of like actually getting his body hit. Right? You're going to see them coming towards your actual physical body, right? You're not just going to get one-shotted by this, correct? I'm rooting for you, man. I really am. Hit anything? Did we hit anything? No, we fucking got electrocuted, I'll tell you that much. Guts, he's down. Not regenerating. Majesty. And you did nothing, by the way? Magic user boy? Majesty, what does it matter? Leave me. How dare you? So he is projecting that from deep. Whoa. Check out that shot. So he is projecting it from afar. So essentially he's... Well, I was going to say he's kind of doing like what he was doing with the Beast, which what we've seen the Kashan doing all the time. He's like piloting these creatures. But once you cut the cord, they usually wander aimlessly because they've like the remote controller died, disconnected, so they're just kind of there. But he's got like ethereal. What did she say? I don't know if she did. She bring it up here? I'm trying to see what she specifically said about him. They're wind and water elementals surrounding his ethereal body. So he's like projecting out of his body and controlling elementals that surround that ethereal projection, manifesting into this just this massive thing. So you've got to clip the ethereal, but it still doesn't harm him. It just, all you're doing is just disconnecting him from the server. Is my thing. Like he's there, and all of a sudden his player has disconnected. Like he's still good to go. So I don't think you really dealt him a blow. I don't think that exists. Not within our shallow layer of interstice, a deep layer with substance does not reach. The other arms cannot harm him. Well, we do have a special little sword there that seems to be able to do something. I'm trying to figure what shot I like here better. The only reason I kind of like that one is you don't really get a good shot of this is a pretty cool Griffith shot, I won't lie about that. There's not really much to go. Oh, hold on, let me try to, I don't think even if I back this out any. I think I prefer the non-colored one, shockingly. This one. Yeah, that's probably the better of the shots. And see, here's the thing, like, if Sonya had never said that, would Zod have still made that decision? Because nothing, he was on his back talking about, I want to take him out, saying get off, all this stuff. Like they had got to that point before Zod had any thought or recollection about, oh, Sonya said, the weapon that cut me, maybe I'll use it. I feel like all this could have happened even without her saying that, but here's the thing, like, would he have done it if she didn't? Would he have done it anyway? But the thing is, we'll never know that because she did say that. It's kind of like the Oracle in the Matrix type thing, where she tells him, don't worry about the vase, and Neo turns around, and he's like, what vase? And he hits it, and the vase falls. And she says, would he have done that if she didn't say anything? At any point in the exchange, would Neo have randomly backed into that vase, knocked it over, stumbled and knocked it over? Would anything have triggered him knocking that over? Whereas the only reason he knocked it over is because she said something. She said, "Don't worry about it." He said, "Don't worry about what?" and hits it. It's kind of like, what did you trigger that? Would he have done that? It's a whole thing. So same thing here. Would he have gone along with it if Sonya never said anything? I don't know. I'm under the impression Ganishka, or whatever his name is, seems to have some real juice going, okay? Again, is the gap between every apostle and Zod, every apostle with Zod and Griffith, if the gap is this big, and what he's doing to all them, so that isn't that impressive? Because if you're telling me Zod teaming up with all the apostles could maybe threaten Griffith, there's a possibility, even if it's a 5-10% chance. If he's manhandling them that crazy, then okay, maybe our man stands a chance here. But what's wild is like so Zod's demonic, he, walks between worlds, you could say, or whatever. None of those apostles can sense his ethereal. Like that's just a whole thing that they can't even comprehend, or what's going on there. It really, like, if Shirka's not there, they don't get shit done unless you get a lucky hit there. I'm hoping that'll kind of wrap up this, because I feel like we've been rehashing this like same thing of like, there was the first magic user, then we go through him, take him out to disconnect him from things that he's controlling, then we go through him to disconnect him, It's kind of this like running. This shit's been going on. So I'd like to see some chop chop. Let's move this along here. As dope as some of this is, but again, like I said, luckily he's not dead because I think if you're Guts, you want those two to go at it to weaken each other, even if there's a slight chance that Ganishka could weaken Griffith by 1%. It gives you a better shot whenever that time comes. Now, are you getting a fair shot, or is Destiny already determined your shot? That's a whole nother story for another day. And I'm curious what this does with Zod's relationship. Because Guts is probably going to hate him regardless. Does it make Zod hesitate? Something was to ever happen between them and on the battlefield? Make him second guess? Does it make him help? I don't know, there's a lot of interesting questions there, so we'll see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,